So I guess this story starts way back in 2002, maybe 2001. The missionaries, Delbert and Sandy Groves, had come to St. Andrews to give a talk, and we were all just massively impressed with the work that they were doing in Zambia, and they were very inspirational. And I think they just inspired a big group of us to decide that we needed to do something in Zambia. So our minister's wife at that time was Kathy Fuller, and she was a nurse, and she thought, well, let's do a medical mission trip. So I happen to have a background in medical. Although I wasn't a nurse or anything like that, I just started to campaign for my spot on the trip. I don't know if you've ever felt compelled to do something, but that was the way it was. I just felt compelled, like I had to sign my name on that piece of paper. Had to. There was no real choice with that. So I signed up and then started to think about it. I thought, what did I do? I don't like to fly, and getting to Africa is it's a bit of a trip. I like hot water. I like my blow dryer. Those are things that would make you say, why in the world did she put her name on that piece of paper, which is what my husband asked. So he said he knew right from the beginning that it had to be a God thing, because I would never sign up for a trip like that. So we get all of our things together, we get on the plane, we get to Africa, and we're all sitting around in Delbert and Sandy Grove's living room. And they're asking the question of us, why are you here? Why did you decide to come on this trip? So I'm sitting about 6 people away from the start of this line, and I'm hearing the answers as they're going down the line, and I'm thinking, wow, those are really cool answers. What am I going to say? Because I didn't have a cool answer. And you want to impress your missionaries and that sort of thing. And so my brain is trying to come up with some little clever thing to say, and it came to me. And I didn't know why I was there. And that's what I said. I said, I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. I just know I'm supposed to be here. And so that was 20 years ago. So I guess I was really supposed to be there. So many years have gone down. We've done lots of trips over to Africa. And in 2013, my family had a tragedy. Let me get emotional. My nephew was killed in like a carjacking gone bad or something like that. So I really wanted my family to do something positive from all of that. God can take any situation and can turn it into something really good. So I called my family together and I said, okay, this has kind of been brewing in the back of my mind for a little while. What would you think about doing a family trip to Zambia? And they didn't kick me out, so I thought that was a positive sign. Nobody said you've lost your mind. So we started talking about it, and in working with the Groves, we decided that let's build a preschool. So I remember my brother Jerry saying, how are we going to do this? How do you just decide you're going to build a preschool? I said, well, just one step at a time. You just put one foot in front of the other. So we go over in 2016 and we build this preschool, and we come back and it just wouldn't let me go. It's like all those years I had made many trips to Zambia, and it was in my blood. It was just there. God had planted those seeds, and I knew that one preschool was not going to be enough. So the thought popped into my mind about starting a nonprofit. But what do I know about starting a nonprofit? I mean, I'm just this small town girl from Arkansas. I don't know anything about starting nonprofits, but I do know people. So I called a friend who was a lawyer, and he referred me to a law firm that kind of specialized in those things. So I call up this man and I go, this is what I think I want to do, but I don't really know where to go. He was so helpful and um, very much, he liked our project. He liked what we were going to do. So he said, I can help you. And he said, you might not know what to do, but I know what to do. So he gave us huge discounts on the price for starting a nonprofit and fixed everything up and just set us up. So we started this nonprofit in 2017, and we, with one small fundraiser, and people just, hey, I got some money, would you like to have it for your project? We have enough money to do preschool number 2, which the ground has already been broken on. COVID kind of set us back a little bit, but you know, that can't really stop what God wants to do either. So we've started building Possibilities Preschool number 2. We've been able to sponsor 60 kids to go to high school. We have 3 feeding programs that we're supporting. Each one of the preschools that we build will have a feeding program in there, because that is probably one of the most important things that we do. It's difficult for kids to learn if they're hungry. You know, they just can't do it. So we sponsored kids to go to preschool. We have 3 feeding programs that we're currently supporting. We've been able to help a couple of other preschools that are already going over in Zambia that just needed a little bit of financial help to get classroom materials, desks, and things like that. So we've been able to help those people out. So that's where we are. We're moving forward. I think all those years ago when I didn't know what God had planned, but I didn't have to. You know, God has the plan. You just have to be willing to take one step at a time and move forward. So that's what we're doing. We're just taking one step at a time and moving forward. I don't know where we're going to go, but I don't have to. It's fine. I just need to keep going. That's what I know I have to do. Just keep moving forward.